Okay, so it's Saturday. Ngayon lang ulit ako makaka-vlog since yesterday I really had to fix yung mga galing Japan, and then of course general cleaning, then setting up my living quarters here. Palaba, linis, lahat, and then recovery time as well because of the sleep, and yun nga, mahaba yung tulog ko. Then to recover with my peptides, na ano ko lang sa peptides ko, simula nag-inject uli ako ng CJC 1295 saka Ipamorelin for my growth hormones, stimulant. Nakatulog na naman ako. Yung talaga nakakaantok yon. It will make you fall asleep. So if you're taking those peptides, you can fall asleep anytime you want to. Umupo ka, manood ka ng TV mo, may naantok ka na. So yun yung side effects nun, no? Madali ka maantok. Anyway, so I've realized, as usual, no, ang dahil kong parating ginagawa. Sabi ko, I'll just divide my blog into 3 kasi para hindi sabog-sabog. So number 1 is like general, like this one, about my life, about my comments in the news, and current events. The number 2 would be my plaka vinyl experience. Then number 3 is anti-aging. Siyempre, di ba wala anti-aging, no? So, yeah, but anti-aging, there's a lot of new things that I want to tell you about. So let's go about current events. So the Japan trip was okay. It was well spent. I was in that hostel we're in. It's so relaxing for me. That hostel for me is just like relaxing because malaki yung banyo. I miss the Japanese bath. Of course the hot sauna, the cold plunge. You know what? Every day I was there. Every day yon. Nasa cold plunge ako, nasa sauna ako, nasa hot plunge. Every day. Sometimes twice pa a day. So it was really rejuvenating, no? About and then also in Japan, what I did was, well, anti-aging na naman to, pero I'm also was I really experimented on the 1 meal a day, no? OMAD, no? Kasi nga umiinom ako sa gabi. Like sake, mostly sake, no? Sake, siguro 2 ganon, no? So, in order to recover for my liver, I will not eat the whole day until the next dinner na iinom uli ako ng sake. So, it worked for me. Nagpa-plateau lang ako nung, of course, inflamed ako nung pagdating ko ng puyat, no? Because we had a midnight flight. So, okay naman yung midnight flight because pag landing mo, 6 a.m. na sa Tokyo. The problem was, I didn't have much sleep in the plane. Then, the airport was like peaceful when we left. Wala tao. Kasi it was a midnight. Well, dati midnight, marami tao. Pero, lately, wala tao sa airport. No? Now, so everything was fine in Tokyo. Then of course, like what I did, well, yung kasama ko, sila Lee, Kiko, they went on their tour. They went around. Pero ako talaga, I really concentrated on the plaka. Tumingin ng mga plaka pambenta because of the event on September 12, which I have to prepare. So mamaya discuss ko na sa plaka, no? about the other items there. Anyway, what else? Of course, there's still a virus going around, no? Even in Japan, dami matching. So, luckily, I think I went past through this during my last trip with Thailand. At hindi man ako masyado na-apektuhan because my resistance, not resistance, but my immune system is high because of the, because of the, the HGH. Because the HGH feeds the thymus gland. And then the thymus gland is the one in charge of releasing the T cells. Okay? One. Pero may T cells then produced in the bone marrow, remember? Okay? And then there's, pinagkagalingan ng T cells, mga 4 yata. If I'm correct then, no? Nakalimutan ko na. Pero, thymus, bone marrow, I think, I don't know kung sa pineal, I think 1 or 2 pa na pinanggagalingan ng T cells, no? So without these T cells, diyan ka natutubuan ng cancer, diyan ka natutubuan na namamatay na yung matanda sa sa pneumonia, yon. Anyway, so nag-anti-aging na naman. So anyway, current events. So let's talk about current events. Okay, let's go back. No, so I watched the news. No, since hindi ako masyado nanonood ng YouTube when I was in Japan because I didn't bring my laptop because dahil bigat-bigat. Second thing is I don't have time. Most of the nasa labas ako. I'm having dinner. Chit-chat with with Lee, a long-time friend. Well, mostly intelligent talks. No? I miss intelligent talks with friends. Kasi bihira ka naman makahanap ng taong matalino na makakausap. It's so hard to find sane and intelligent people nowadays. Very intelligent pero baliw. Okay, so yun yung mga nagkaano ko. Yung phlegm, nagaano sa ear. Kita ko masalita ng maayos. And let's talk about current events. So, ito yung si Isko Moreno, about the landfill, about the famous flood control anomaly. So, on Monday will be kay Marcoleta, no? The blue my God. The Blue Ribbon Committee, no? And then may binigay daw na USB si Bongbong kay Marcoleta. Ang tanong ko lang is so of course there's a backlash. That's the reason why kung bakit hindi sinamahan si BBM do sa State of the Nation ni Romualdez at ni Chis Escudero kasi alam nila yung speech kasi di ba remember binibigay na sa speaker yan saka sa Senate. Most of the bago mag-speech yung presidente binibigyan na ng kopya yung mga senators sa kay congressman. So alam nila kung ano ilalabas na speech. A day prior, I don't know. So alam nila na sila titirahin. So kaya hindi nila sinamahan si accompanying BBM to the podium. Okay? Dahil alam nila, idadamay sila. Okay. So, ngayon, sumasabog na yung flood control, no? Ang tanong ko lang minsan is, ano kaya yung stand ng mga loyalists at mga Pinklawan at Dilawan in regards to what is BBM doing now? Tinanggal niya si Torre, parang BBM now is attacking his own admin. That's the way I see it. Yun yung direction na nakikita ko. BBM is attacking its own people. Yun yung nakikita ko. Parang ako lang yata nagsasalita ng ganito. Marami ako napanood ng vlog pero they're not even saying it. Nagdududa pa rin sila kay BBM. Okay? Now, ang tanong dito, na maraming hindi nagtatanong, inapprove ba kaya ni Lisa Marcos yung pinagagawa ni BBM now? Kasi remember, Lisa Marcos is the one nagkakamada lahat niyan. Okay? Siya lahat yan. Alam niya yan. Alam niya yung nag-insertion of funds. Alam niya yan. Alam niya yung patakbo ni Romualdez. Nag-away talaga si Lisa at si Romualdez. Okay? Matagal na yung away na yan. Mag-1 year na. Nagsisigawan. Pero nobody knew about it. And, tawag dito, pati mga vloggers na, I think ang nakaalam lang niya si Maharlika na nagsigawan. Siya lang, sa kanya ko lang narinig yan. Nagsigawan si Romualdez sa si Lisa Marcos because of the pera. Pera yan. Yung para bang, putangin na ka, kumita ka sa ganito, kumita ka. You know one thing the Filipinos that can save us? Inggit. Kasi yung inggit, maaring hindi kumikibo ang Pilipino pag magnanakaw ka. Pero pag nakita ng Pilipino na you are living a lifestyle na hindi ko kaya at lumabas yung inggit, atepok ka. That's the Filipino culture of inggit. Tepok ka. Kaya sa mga Pilipino, hindi ka pwede magyabang. Tandaan niyo yan. Hindi ka pwede magyabang. Po-flaunt mo to, po-flaunt mo yan. Kailangan sa Pilipino, low profile ka parate. Kung wise ka, low profile ka parate. Okay? Kailangan pro mahirap ka. Kailangan pro ano ka. Kailangan lahat ganito. Okay? Pag makita lang may yabang ka, tepok ka. Ang ano lang dyan is like, pero may nakakalusot na medyo may yabang and yet pina-follow pa rin ng mga Filipino. I won't mention the names, no? Minsan, you know what, I study the profile of each blogger, of each channel, of each personality in regards na how they were accepted, or what are the ratings of in regards to the response of the Filipino people. Very interesting kasi ang ang marketing, not marketing, but the study response of the Filipino crowd, the Filipino, in general, no? So medyo mahirap i-predict. Pero one thing predictable is inggit. Okay? So what's happening now? Inggit. Kasi nga, nainggit sila, ganon, mayaman, lalo yung babaeng kumain sa dinner, na ang bill is 800,000, almost 700,000 plus. So maraming tumaas ang kilay doon. Yung para bang, kami nga hindi namin kaya, kahit artista kami. Diba? So, for me, kumain ka na sa 800,000, 700,000, I really don't care. I really don't care. Kung kumain ka ng 700,000, pera mo yun, gastusin mo, di ba? Ang tanong ko lang, meron magang dinner? Dalawa lang kayo, 700,000. I mean, don't tell me yung steak mo, 100,000. Wala namang ganun steak. I don't know where they got the bill. Pero that was, for me, I think yabang yon and it's imaginary. You go to Grand Hyatt. Check the bill. Meron ba itong worth 100,000 na pagkain? I don't think so. Kahit Grand Hyatt yan. Hindi naman masyadong 5-star yung Grand Hyatt na yan. I don't think so na ano yan, super expensive. For me, Grand Hyatt, parang 4-star lang yan eh. Yung ano nga, yung gym nila, hindi maganda eh. Di ba? Yung Espanyo nga, Grand Hyatt, hindi ako naganda. Ang liit ng jacuzzi. Okay? Talo pa kayo ng Shangri-La. Shangri-La BGC. Okay? So, I don't know. Tingin ko, kumagat kayo doon sa vlog nung babae. Ano pangalan ng babae? Claudine? No, not Claudine. yung si Ko, no? Christine, I forgot. Anyway, kumagat kayo. So, anyway, the bottom line here is, kailan pa ba tayo mainggit at mainis para sitahin itong mga corruption in the government? Di ba? Kailan pa ba yon mangyari? Pwede namang hindi. Pwede namang, noon pa yan eh. Di ba kay Napoles pa lang yan eh. Not even Napoles, Marcos time. Andiyan na yan. And yet, binoboto nyo pa rin ang binoboto yung mga hindot na mga ano na yan. Na mga politician na yan. At tanong ko, why? Alam nyo, nagpayaman. Alam nyo, sinisira nila yung bayan nyo. Kinukuha nila yung, ina-approve nila yung mining, and then part owner sila ng mining. Ina-approve nila yung sand dredging, yung mga ganito. And yet, boto pa kayo ng boto doon sa gobernador na yon. Hindi ko maintindihan. Hindi ko maintindihan. And tapos magreklamo kayo na inaalod na yung bahay nyo sa baha o ng dagat. Di ba? We are having a environmental disaster now. Di ba? And yet, you know, the government is not doing anything about it. We need a responsible government. We need a president that is visible. Hindi pwedeng lumabas ka lang after 3 years. In fairness, hindi pwedeng lumabas lang after 3 years. Ayusin natin to. Putangin na sira-sira na yung bayan mo. Okay? Hinahangaan kita, lumabas ka ngayon. Okay. Natutuwa ako. Okay? Na, like I said, I never attack you. Except sa pagkapulburon mo, no? Alam ko hindi ikaw gumawa nun ng mga pag-a-appoint, ng mga magdanakaw, at mga deals that were made, the Okada deals. Alam ko lahat yan, yung ibang tao gumawa nun, hindi ikaw. Okay? And now, you're attacking them back. Kasi ina-attack mo si yung House and Senate dahil kaaway na ngayon ni Lisa. Dahil hindi mo na nga makontrol. Hindi niya na makontrol. Bakit? Kasi pa-midterm ka na eh. Income, ka na, lame duck ka na. After 3 years. You're lame duck. Ang gumagawa na niya ngayon ng policy, yung pinakasikat ngayon na magiging presidente. Doon na lahat ang shifting ng power. So, kumbaga, hindi ka nila nirespeto na. No? Well, kay BBM naman kasi, kay Marcos, it happened so fast. First year pa lang, binabasura na kayo ng mga congressman, senator. Hindi na kayo sinusunod. No? Pati nga itong CPNP nyo, hindi na kayo sinusunod. Anyway, so, hindi is ko solution. I mean, alam mo the best solution for BBM? The best solution for you is to, talagang reach out for Sara. Ayaw mo bumaba, ka muna bumaba. Pero let Sara control the government. Yun yung magagawa mo. Papalakpakan ka ng tao at hindi ka nahuhusgahan. Ngayon, ang tanong, medyo involved yung family mo sa ibang corruption. I mean, let's admit it. Andun kayo. Yung anak mo, asawa mo involved, no? Isang anak mo lang naman. So, well, maring dalawa. So, pwede mo nang gawing bargaining chip yon na, okay, I'll give you the power, pero huwag mo nang galawin pamilya ko. Parang ganon. I think Sara will agree to that. No? Wala na eh. Palubog na yung barko mo. Ang ngayon gagawin ng Congress, babawian ka. Diba? Like I said, maaaring ilabas din yung baho mo. At imbestigahan nila. And then, set up an impeachment against you. Pero, hindi nila gagawin. Bakit? Mas matindi uupo si Sarah. Kasi, ba't kailangan tatanggal madali kapag laruan Si Sarah hindi lang kayang paglaruan. That's the point. Given a choice between two evils, mas gusto nila yung bobong evil. Kasi, nabobola nila. Madali lang paglaruan. So, that's the point behind it. Now, in regards to, si Isko was looking for a landfill, no? Kasi nga yung basura. Ito, matagal ko na sinasabi. I-amend nyo yung Clean Air Act. Amend nyo. Doon kasi binawal incinerator. Ngayon, putarages, may incinerator na po na hindi na po nagbubuga ng maduming hangin. Napipilter na. Parang diesel power plant. Yung lumalabas, hindi na punong-puno ng sulfur. Na natatrap na. Why is Singapore walang landfill na bubuhay? Because of the incinerator. Ano tingin mo Singapore? Hindi nag-iingat sa environment? Ay late-late ang bansa nila? Do what Singapore is doing. Walang tubig, walang resources, ba't nabuhay? Yun ang gawin nyo. Ibalik nyo yung, bumili kayo ng incinerator, itigil nyo yung landfill. The landfill will only poison the land. And then that poison will eventually merge with the groundwater na kinukuha natin for drinking. And it goes to the river, it goes to the sea. Sana pupunta yung mga baterya, mga lead, tinatapon nyo doon. Pagkain, okay yan, organic yan. Nabubulok. Okay? Part of, yan, life cycle. No? Yung mga baterya, yung mga plastic, na hindi na re-revive. Bote, okay lang yan. Pero yun nga, yung mga baterya, yung mga computer chips, yung mga those are all toxic materials. May mga cadmium yan. You know? Kaya dapat patest kayo ng cadmium. Toxic metals, kailan patest yung sarili nyo? You have mercury in your blood because you're eating fish. Okay? And then microplastics, no? We all have that. Umiinom kayo sa plastic bottle, lahat yan meron yan. And it's embedded in our system. So the best way is to protect yourself, no? In regards to your immune system. Yung thymus to fight, gano'n. So, yeah, I want to talk about myself yet. Ito na naman ako sa thymus, no? Anyway, so yon. So let's see on Monday kung sino ipapakulong. Tapos may binigay daw na USB si BBM kay Marcoleta. Let's see what's happening on Monday. Tama naman yung ginawa ni BBM. I agree with him na nirelease niya yung contractors. Kaya pala na-fire si Saldico because of that. Mostly kanyang kanyang construction firm yung mga involved, no? So what else? The lifestyle of that girl, no? Tawagan natin si Princess. Si Princess naman kasi vlog ng kayabangan, mga Chanel. I've been to 37 countries. Ito naman si Vizcaya, yung mga kanyang cars, luxury cars, no? Alam mo, let's talk about happiness, no? Kunyari ako may billion ako, bibili ba ako ng mga Chanel bag? I don't think so. Number one, kasi alam ko made in China. Made in China, di ba? Okay. Hindi ako bibili ng luxury branded. Kasi that's only, alam mo, loud signature dresses is only for the Novorich. Tandaan niyo yan. yung old rich will never wear a loud signature clothes. Na labas na labas yung tatak ng Chanel, labas na labas yung tatak ng ganito. They won't. Okay? Kita ba yung mga billionaire sila, Bill Gates sila, ano? They only wear t-shirts. Di ba? Well, you don't have to prove anything. When you're secured and you're rich, and you know you're not stealing from other people, you don't have to. Anyway, pag namatay ka, hindi mo rin madadala yan. Tandaan nyo, kahit sobrang payaman nyo, I'm not saying for you not to be rich. Pero wag naman yung buong buhay nyo, nakafocus na sa yaman. Nakalimutan nyo na yung internal happiness. Nakalimutan nyo yung internal health. Hindi na kayo nagpapamasahe, hindi na kayo nagpapacheck up, hindi na kayo nagsosona, hindi na kayo nagbabitamins, hindi na kayo something to revive your body. Hindi na kayo nag-intermittent fasting. Di ba? Ba't naman kayo magpa-fasting kung super yaman nyo? Kain lang kayo ng kain. May pambayad naman kayo. That's something stupid, right? Yung mamang ka nga, kain ka ng kain, yung kinakain mo pala, kamamatay mo. That's the irony of it. The more you get rich, the more you die. Kung hindi ka na gumagalaw, tamad-tamad mo, elevator na yung bahay mo. My God. Utos ka na ng utos sa maid. Tangina, mamamatay ka na maaga nun. Mamamatay ka maaga nun, hindi ka kumikilos. So, you have to balance life. You have to balance life. Okay? For me, mas importante ang internal happiness and contentment. Very important yan. Hindi pwede magpakaluho ka sa addiction. Remember, money is also an addiction. Tandaan nyo. Pwede gawa ka ng gawa ng bahay. Pwedeng bili ka ng bili ng bags. Pwedeng, yung anything for money na na-addict ka. Yung hindi mo na mapigil sarili mo. Yung paggising mo pa lang, yun ang gusto mo. Yung parang, vlogging can be an addiction. That's why I don't vlog every day. Alam mo ako kasi, I secure to it. I don't get addicted to anything. Not even sex. No. There was a point I was addicted to sex. But I don't do sex, I just do masturbation. I don't do physical sex because takot ako. Takot ako sa sakit, takot ako sa ganito, mahawa ako. Okay? So I don't do that. So, anyway. So, never get addicted to anything. Kahit yung religion is addiction. Kahit yung mga Christ. Kahit yung Bible. Addiction yan. Okay? If all your life you're relating it to God, it's still addiction. Okay? Pero sabihin naman nyo, Diyos naman yan eh. So, walang masama mag-i-addict kay Christ. Right? In a way, yes, it's good because instead of drugs, kay Christ. Yun naman usually eh. Addict ka dati sa alcohol at drugs at siraulo ka or nambababae ka or nanlalaki ka, then magsisi ka, yung addiction mo ngayon, i-convert mo kay Christ. That's, nakikita naman nyo eh, di ba? Ang dami. Dati addict, naging Christian. Hindi ko sila sabing mali. Tama yon. Imbis na ma-convert mo yung convert it into a good addiction. But still, ang point ko, it's still an addiction. Okay? Pwede ka naman magdasal. Dasal naman ako. I talk to God all the time. But I'm not addicted to talking to God. Okay? Bawat action ko, I surrender it to God. Okay, bawat deal ko, I surrender it to God. God, bahala ka na kung matuloy o hindi. So that's what I do. Okay? So, avoid any form of addiction. Maaring addict ako sa supplement, kaya tinitigil ko yan. I make sure na I'm not addicted to it. Kahit yung peptides ko, I don't take it every day. I just do it accordingly to what I need, what my body needs, no? Talking about it, let's talk about it sa anti-aging. I have something to say about anti-aging, no? Medyo broad topic yun. So I think that's it, no? Nasabi ko na about, politics, about what? So let's see on Monday. My brain isn't working that well. It's not functioning well. Napapansin ko. Medyo mabagal ako mag-isip. So let's see. So I'll blog another one about siguro my vinyl, no? My vinyl experience sa Miko's Vinyl. That's it.